So I'd first like to say that this video is being recorded the day of Game 1, so you'll probably be seeing this video the day after Game 1, so if there is anything that happened in that game that kind of conflicts with something I said here in this video, I apologize, I'm not a psychic. So you all know who's in the World Series, and if you saw the latest episode of Sport Night, Mike, Chris, and I talked about our predictions for the World Series, and we touched briefly upon the topic I present in this video, but I thought it would be appropriate to make a full one discussing exactly what each team needs to do if they want to win the World Series. Let's go. If the Dodgers want to win the World Series, 3 things need to happen. The first, Kenley Jansen needs to be absolutely lights out. You know Kimbrel on the opposite side is going to be lights out for the Sox, and the Dodgers need their lights out closer to be on the money as well. Jansen has had his share of issues, the home run ball comes to mind, and especially when you've made it to the end, there can't be any mistakes, and you know if Jansen is pitching at any point in the series, the Dodgers will either be winning or tied, and even one home run can make the difference. 2. Their magic number is 2, and here's what I mean by that. They have the big 3 in their rotation in Kershaw, Ryu, and Buehler, and if the Dodgers want to win the World Series, 2 of those 3 need to pitch to their best ability. If only one of them does so, whether it be Kershaw or Ryu or Buehler, then I don't think the Dodgers will be able to beat the Red Sox. If 2 of those 3 pitch great and to their ability, I think they have the advantage. Number 3. They cannot let their guard down at home. The Red Sox have been absolutely pounding the ball away from Fenway Park in the postseason. They did it in Yankee Stadium, they did it in the Astrodome. Their offensive statistics have been fantastic on the road, and the Dodgers cannot get too comfortable when they return to LA because of it. They may feel comfortable at home, but because of how good the Red Sox have been on the road, they may feel just as comfortable as the Dodgers do in their own home park. If the Red Sox want to win the World Series, 3 things need to happen. The first, David Price needs to prove that his last outing wasn't a one-hit wonder. David Price has historically been a complete flop in the postseason. His last start in the ALCS clincher in Houston was his first postseason win, and he's had many starts in October. In order for Boston to have an advantage, David Price needs to try and continue the success he had in Houston against the Astros. The Red Sox don't have 3 absolute units lined up for this series. Price and Porcello were good in the regular season, but not only were they not nearly as good as Ryu and Buehler, they've performed historically poor in the playoffs, so David Price needs to build on his last outing if the Red Sox want to succeed in this series. Number 2. Mookie Betts needs to continue to be Mookie Betts. Whenever Mookie hits, the Red Sox hit. This kid is an absolute stud, one of the best players in baseball, and can electrify any offense except probably the Orioles, and that would be a really good experiment. If this Red Sox offense hopes to succeed against the Dodgers' solid starting rotation and their even better bullpen, then Mookie Betts needs to kickstart their offense if they want a chance to win. Number 3. The Red Sox bullpen needs to be better than their rotation. We all know of the historic numbers the Dodger bullpen is putting up right now. They have been absolutely killer this postseason, and it was probably the main reason the Dodgers were able to beat Milwaukee in the championship series. The Dodgers have much more flexibility with their pitching, as they have their big 3, and then a bullpen that hasn't shown many cracks as of late, so their rotation, if say they fail, their bullpen can easily pick them up at least much more than the Red Sox bullpen can, comparatively. And since LA, like I said, has that starting rotation edge, if the Red Sox want to win, their bullpen has to be ready to pick up their starters if they fall off, because one game in the World Series can change everything. Now those are the 3 things the Dodgers and the Red Sox have to do in order to win the Fall Classic. If you think there are some bigger reasons that I missed in this video, make sure to let me know down below. Like the video if you're excited for the World Series, and let me know down below in the comment section who you think is going to win. I'm personally rooting for Boston, as my dad is a big Red Sox fan, but as much as I hate to say it, I think the Dodgers are going to pull it off, but who knows? I did choose the Red Sox to lose both the ALDS and ALCS, and they proved me wrong both times, so we'll see. I hope you all enjoyed this one. I didn't want to make this too long because, like I said, we did have Sport Night, I think 2 days ago, by the time you're watching this video, where we did cover the World Series, so I didn't want to go too much in depth into this video. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all enjoy one of the most awesome sporting events in the world in the World Series, and thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you all later. I'm like LeBron, I get the gold, I'm Sherry Khan, yo.